Coronation Street fans believe they've worked out who will be the one to help Paul Foreman, played by Peter Ash, die following Monday's episode. Paul is facing the realities of his motor neuron disease, MND, diagnosis, and he came to a big decision in the latest episode of the ITV staple. Paul's partner Billy Mayhew, Daniel Brocklebank, immediately heard wedding bells when Paul told him he wanted to talk, and certainly wasn't expecting his boyfriend to ask for his help in assisting his death. Once Paul asked him though, Billy refused, and fans later predicted the person who could end up helping Paul with the heartbreaking request. Twitter user @MonahanCallum1 penned, "Todd will help him to die then #Corey," while @Carol4469833 shared, "Paul, maybe Todd will?" #Corey. Don't miss. Coronation Street's Max Turner star teases new direction for troubled teen. Latest, talking about Undertaker. Todd, at a SuperGav posted, Todd is a tad disappointed he hasn't got Paul as a customer. #Corey. Elaine Wharton 1 also believed someone else would end up helping Paul, as they wrote, "Paul, ask someone else, Billy's a vicar, you must know he wouldn't agree to this." #Corey. Mike Priestley 13 added, "Paul only proposed to Billy to soften him to agree to help him die." #Corey. Ryan the Soap King theorized, Paul could have asked Gemma to help him die. It would be just as hard to ask, but it's even more difficult and impossible for Billy as a vicar. #Corey. Don't miss. Coronation Street Stephanie Davis could have cried during first day on set. Interview, Corey. Stephanie Davis says alcohol addiction left her feeling suicidal. Video, Helen Flanagan shares sensational new bikini snap from family holiday. Latest, preparing Billy for the touch subject, Paul explained, "I've been doing some thinking about what I want, how I want this to play out. Which brings me to you. What if what I want gets you into trouble, with the big man? Well, without knowing what it is, it's hard to say, but you do know that you come first, right? You are my number one priority, your happiness means everything," Vicar Billy replied. "It's just that knowing what I'd like and what you're allowed, they don't exactly go together," Paul admitted, adding, "I love you, and I wouldn't want to put you in a position where you have to choose between me and your faith." After some pushing from Billy, Paul eventually explained, "Okay. I know that someday I won't be able to say and do the things that I want, so before that happens I want you to promise me that you'll help me end my life." A stunned Billy refused, and later he admitted he thought Paul was going to propose. After Billy's reaction, it was clear Paul later pretended to have changed his mind as he instead agreed to marry Billy. Paul acted as though his decision had been a moment of madness and later put on a happy face at the Rovers while the couple celebrated their engagement. However, a suspicious Todd asked Paul if that was what he really wanted after Paul had admitted the truth to him earlier. Paul unconvincingly explained he had changed his mind about dying and wanted to get married instead. Could Todd eventually be the one to assist Paul in dying? Coronation Street continues on Wednesday at 8 p.m. on ITV.